Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have three projects for you. The first one is going to be at Trash to Treasure, a very old chair that was in such bad condition that I had in my garage. A basket from the thrift store and this dollar spot dupe. Um, Here's a picture of the chair. It was barely making it. I wanted to show you a couple different pictures of it. The fabric on the seat was so old that it practically fell apart in my hands. Here's the bottom of the wood. It was just in awful condition, but I didn't want to throw it out. So the first thing I did was I made a new piece of wood for the bottom of the seat, and I used this pegboard because I actually had this under another seat in a different project that I did, and I didn't like how it turned out, so I just used the pegboard that I had under that cushion. I measure by taking the old piece of wood and just tracing around it, and then I go outside and cut it with my saw. The condition of this wood, look at it, it's barely holding together. I wanted to explain real quick why I had this chair. My husband passed away about 7 years ago, and I inherited this house, and it was filled with all kinds of stuff. This is his childhood house. So when I first started going through the house, I used to call them my treasures. And that's where I got the name for my channel, Trace's Treasures. Okay, so after I cut my wood, I got a piece of foam. Look at my cat, my fat cat, just peeking around the corner back there. Oh, she's so cute. I cut the foam, but as you can see, it's very thick, so I thinned it out a little bit, which wasn't very easy. I guess, I never do anything easy. I mean, I probably could have found a smaller piece of foam or used a pillow insert or something, but I also grabbed this shirt from Goodwill when I was there. I really liked the print on this fabric. It's a men's shirt, and I paid $2.99 for it, I believe. So I just used my staple gun, and I wrapped it around the foam and the board. This project, the only hard part about it, wasn't even really hard, it was just time consuming, was sanding it down. It probably took me about an hour and a half to sand down the chair, which you'll see coming up in the next set of footage. You'll see how I sanded down everything. Look at the difference. So now I'm just wiping it down before I paint it. And I was going to paint it with a brush, but then I took it outside and I used, first I did fix a few loose, there was a crack in the leg. I did fix that with some wood glue. So I took it outside and I painted it with spray paint. It turned out pretty good. Okay, while that's drying, I try to do my dupe. Now, this jar I got at Goodwill, and I tried to do this a while back with buffalo plaid, and when I put the tape on and then pulled it off, the paint pulled right off with it. So I repainted it white, and then when I found this little jar the other day at the dollar spot, I decided to try again. Now, while that's drying, I decided to do my basket. Now, I saw this basket on Pinterest a while back, and I've been wanting to do it. It's just wrapped in yarn or string or whatever you want to do. So you just start it off with a little bit of glue, and I decided to do 2 colors, so I got this rope at Walmart. It was pretty cheap. It was probably like $3. And I decided to do, and I didn't even realize it, that it kind of matches with the buffalo plaid. I decided to do black and white. So here's my white, and then I decided to do a row of black. And then I started off again using the glue. But then after the first couple rounds, I just kept wrapping it. I didn't really have to use the glue. So it went pretty quick. Otherwise, if I glued every little spot, I would have been here forever. So back to the jar. I painted my gray, and now I'm just doing the black because I was afraid to put the tape on there. I was afraid it was going to pull right off. I really am not happy with how this turned out again. So I'm just giving up on my buffalo plaid jar. I mean, I'm going to keep it because it matches the other one, but I'm really not happy with it. I don't like when my stuff turns out junky looking. I always say that I want to be able to decorate, put it in my own home. So this is what it looks like, and you can't really see from here, but it's not a good job. It's not a good paint job. So again, I'm changing colors on my basket. I apologize if I'm flipping around on my projects, but when you paint, you gotta wait for it to dry. So I'm doing my white rope again, and then after this I'm gonna do one more row of black. And this is what it looks like when it's finished. I'm happy with this. I like this. It's cute. So I just put the starting spots in the back, and this is how my chair turned out. I'm very happy with this. Now what I might do is go over it with some chalk paint, because there is some, spots that could use a little more paint. And you can't really see on the camera, but this is what the jar looks like. You can see it, really. If you like these projects, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to support me in my projects. And hit the bell if you'd like to be notified every time I put out a new project. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Bye.